Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Destiny 2. Excuse my voice, it's the first thing in the morning, so it's probably going to be deeper until an hour or so in, and then it'll probably go back to what you're normally used to hearing. But in any case, Destiny 2, the final shape, is released. Sign in, shall we? New music in the background, which is quite nice.
Long ago, the Traveler came to the Sol system. It brought a golden age to humanity. They explored, they built, they thrived. Until the collapse. A terrible calamity caused by the Traveler's oldest enemy. It brought the people of Sol to the brink of extinction. When all hope seemed lost, the Traveler saved humanity by creating us. With the Traveler's light, Ghosts and Guardians together protected the last city from the forces of darkness, no matter the cost. But we soon learned even that was more complicated than we thought. Our enemies wielded the light, shaking our faith in what we once thought we knew. From old conflicts grew new alliances. And just as our enemies learned to wield the light, we found a way to leverage the darkness. In that darkness, we rediscovered the being responsible for humanity's collapse. The Witness. It wishes to create what it calls the final shape. Our universe, perfected in the name of salvation. Everything calcified into eternity. We've tried to follow the Witness into the Traveler, and every attempt has failed. Until now. Vanguard Scout Crow wished his way inside. The paracausal bond he shares with his twin sister will guide us safely through. Now, our leaders prepare a strike force to enter the Traveler, to confront the Witness. That's our role, the tip of the spear. Every battle we've fought has brought us to here and now. It's time. Is it possible? There you are. You don't know how long I've been looking for you.
Interesting to see that cutscene from the other side. Ghost finding us rather than us waking up the ghost. I feel like you could play the guitar so much better with 4 arms. You could make such a cool guitar with if you had 4 arms to deal with. Also, the quality of this cutscene, by the way. Sony gave them some money.
Without purpose. Anguish. Bliss. And leaving this cycle of action and reaction. Let's bring an end to your futile exertions. A final shape is coming. Chaos untangled, made knowable with immaculate intent. Let us know you and be reborn into perfection.
Terrifyingly powerful.
You're still resisting.
The witness nears the final shape.
We're initiating Operation Ahamkara. Now.
The Traveler cannot abate it much longer. The portal is unstable.
Ikora, the Guardian, me. I won't lose another soldier in this war.
I feel the grasp of the witness. It's fighting me. This might be the end.
If it is, it was an honor to serve the last city with you.
Alright, well, we're doing it on Legend, because of course we are. Also, something I need to do before we do this. Does this work? It does! My build saved. Also, new artwork. These are all color-coded now. That's so much nicer. So that's something. Sure, no seasonal artifact yet. Journey is completely different. That's kind of terrifying, the contacting Destiny 2 servers, I'm not gonna lie.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
Barely made it through. My new pyramid ship, no! Damn! What a scene. There's so much shit there.
We have no signal on either Vanguard leader. The Guardian's comm line is open but non-responsive.
Mara, we're here. We crashed, but we're here. What is this place?
The Traveler contains many more multitudes than you or I could ever comprehend. You are yet in the threshold. Whatever lies between you and the Traveler's pale heart is a side effect of the Witness's paracausal mutilations. I can feel its power stretching through the portal. I will try to buy us time. Go.
There's a bunch of things here that I recognize. There's a tomb ship in the middle, which is interesting. Hive trying to get through into here, I guess. That's part of the Cosmodrome. That there was the church from the EDZ? Kind of vomit-inducing. Goddamn.
Taken. The Witness must be using them to search for us. That's a sphere of concentrated darkness. It's being detained in a resonance shell. Destroy it. Ah, the darkness unraveled and it's projecting something. An overlay of possibilities. We have taken incoming, but I'm picking up something strange with them. A concentrated source of light.
I just noticed as well, interestingly, the Taken have yellow eyes now. I wonder if that's to imply that they're serving a different master in the Witness, would be my assumption. They've been infused with light, I guess?
Aha! We're imbued with extra light now. Let's try activating that concentration of darkness again.
Okay.
It worked. The light made the imagined structures solid. Made them real.
I like it. My pulse rifle feels OP. Patch notes doing work. Shit still hurts though. Case in point. Get fucked. This is the church from the EDZ, right?
Scans are inconclusive. I'm getting conflicting readings on age and material composition.
Yes. That's where Devrim sits up there. Hmm. On you.
Guardian, I'm not sure what that creature is. It reads like a scion, but its genetics are scrambled, changed.
Agents of the Black Fleet. Nezarec, Rulk, even Callus. They were just the beginning.
These guys do not seem like a problem for Titans. Hit me. Oh no! I spoke too soon! God damn it. Like, they pull me towards them and then I could just punch them. But no, they also, you know, could rip me off an edge. I didn't really consider that, I guess. God, pulse rifles do a lot of damage. Jesus. Also, the damage reduction I get when I'm charging up Thunderclap is nuts. It feels like it's like 90%. They added that. It's like an upgraded thing to Thunderclap, right? But it's nuts. It's like so OP. You can actually punch things. It's fantastic. Nice.
You have to keep moving. I have not been able to reach the Vanguard. Even my bond with my brother is faint.
We'll find the others. We have to.
Also, cooldowns, I'm noticing. Took me a while to notice that, but it's cool. I have cooldowns for literally everything. I just need... I thought they said they were going to put debuffs on the right. I really wish they had stuck to that.
Guardian, I don't think we can win this fight.
I'm not doing damage to them. They're like prismatic. Look at them, they got like rainbow shields. And a symbol next to their name too. Do we just ignore them? I guess we just ignore them and run.
The witness is pushing back against me, trying to exert its will over everything. I will hold the portal open as long as I can. The fate of all things rests on you. Guardian, hurry.
Fucking Mara 1v1ing the witness right now. I am dead here because I just fell off the edge. That was dumb. LOL. So game easy, just don't fall off edge. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay.
When you find my brother, tell him the Allied Coalition will protect the city in the Vanguard's stead. Tell him that we will join you as soon as we are able. Tell him that
He knows.
Oh, Mara. Oh, Engram full. Well, Postmaster full, I guess. We'll see if we get a point where I go back to tower. I might not. You know what? Goodbye. I will take it. More power. Worth. I'm not sure I get power upgrades unless I actually pick that shit up, so...
You cling so desperately to your pain and your failures. You have lost. Let go.
It sees us! It sees us! I cannot hold this any longer! Guardian, go! Go.
Whoa. Whoa. This is the Traveler talking to us again. That took me a second to get that, but every time we see that fork made of light and these kind of weird esoteric visions, it's always the Traveler trying to communicate with us. Happened at the start of D2. Showed us how to get to Soraya Hawthorne and stuff. And now it's happening again as soon as we get in there, presumably showing us the idea of prismatic, right? Whoa.
Are we alive? Is this... This is... Guardian. That vision. I think we're inside the Traveler.
Whoa. Cool ass platforms. It's like the roots of the silver tree in there too. And then the birds leading us to the nodule of darkness with inside the Traveler's light. Look at that. Fuck, that looks so cool. Are we creating? It's like we're creating it as we move. Oh, that's cool. The Lost City outskirts, the Pale Heart. Well, hot damn.
We've crossed the threshold. This is it. We're really here.
Interesting. Whoa! Okay, so that over there is where Crow fell down in the cutscene. I really hope the contacting two servers, D2 servers, lets up a bit. Oh, there's the light of the Traveler.
Lara? I can't pick up anything. No comm signals from Sol. Zavala, Ikora, do you read us? Nothing. We're alone.
God, it's beautiful. Like a topiary man.
I can feel the light here. It's everywhere. The grass, the air. It's not what I expected the heart of the Traveler would be like, but it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's so familiar.
God, it's incredible. I mean, Destiny has always been good with the skyboxes, but god damn. It's a beautiful skybox. Or horizon, I guess, not even the skybox necessarily.
This is city architecture.
Built from our memory, I guess, is the idea, would be my assumption. Although a bit broken from our memory, that's upside down, but okay. Jesus! Unexpected?
Servants of the witness. They must be remnants from a conquered species.
I actually got jump scared by a Grim. It was so calm, and then suddenly fighting. The biggest jump scare I've ever had in Destiny, Jesus. Flying. Alright. Combat mode activated. Icon of Darkness. Interesting.
I think I can channel the power coming out of that wellspring of light and dark into you, Guardian. We just need to be closer.
You've discovered a prismatic wellspring which allows you to combine the powers of lightness together while standing in it.
Paracausal power is seeping up from the ground. Let's use it.
B to transcend. That's a horrible button.
Power tore right through their defenses.
Guess this can recharge me? Indeed it can. While transcending, your grenade and melee are recharged, and their regeneration is increased. Your weapon deal more damage, and you are more resistant to incoming damage. Okay. Let's just go that way. Again, I kind of want to explore a bit, because there's weird shit like this hanging around. Definitely looks like it should be a thing. God, it's pretty. It is so pretty.
I know this street. I know that shop.
The further we get in, the more solidified the memory becomes, I guess, is the point that Ghost is making. Sure, I'll rally. More darkness. Sweet. Okay, so far I've died twice in this campaign, three times in this campaign, all three times to gravity. what we like to see. I don't want to potentially miss lore because it cuts it off halfway, you know. Ugh, stop contacting Destiny 2 servers, please.
This was the old Vanguard command center, but it's changed. Light and dark are welling up here, more than I've ever felt before. It feels like you could reach out and pull all that power to you, control it. Could you?
Prismatic.
The line between light and dark it's gone. It's gone. Guardian, you fused light and dark into harmony. How?
Good question. Harness the power of both light and darkness. The coalescence of light and darkness into an unbreakable bulwark, gripped in an unstoppable fist. Inspect your new prismatic subclass. Open the subclass screen. So, yeah, okay. Welcome to your prismatic subclass, which allows you to combine abilities, aspects, and fragments from all damage types. Throughout your journey on the Pale Heart and the Traveler, you'll find and unlock additional options. While using your prismatic subclass, Transcendence can be used without a prismatic wellspring and grants a new grenade that combines light and darkness damage types. I know all this because I've seen it before, but we're going to look at it anyway. The Prismatic Titan starting build excels at locking down targets with Diamond Lance and following up with devastating melee attacks. Okay, so we have... The two we have currently is Knockout and Diamond Lance. Cool. Thunderclap is good. Strafelius, good. We probably want Thruster rather than Barricade. We have Shackle Nade or Pulse Nade. I think we go with Shackle Nade just so it's darkness. And then Super, we probably want T-Crash just for burst damage. Although Blade Fury is probably not horrible for burst damage either. Sure, we'll do that. My Transcendent Grenade is Strand and Arc. Suspending Wave throws an explosive device energized with Strand Matter and an Arc energy that detonates in a supercharged suspending burst. The suspended targets take heavy damage over time and chain jolting lightning to nearby allies. Cool. I assume all the fragments we have locked are all the ones we have. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Indeed they are, so let's just have a look at them. Facet of Courage. Your Arc, Solar, and Void abilities deal increased damage to targets afflicted with darkness debuffs. Okay. Which means we suspend, then we do more damage with Arc Punch. I like it. We have Facet of Ruin. Increase the size and damage of the burst when you shatter a stasis crystal or frozen target. Increase the area of effect of solar ignitions. Okay. Pick up an Orb Power grants you either Amplified Restoration, Frost Armor, or Woven Mail, or Overshield based on damage type equipped with Super. Okay, so Orb of Power gives me Woven Mail, essentially, if I keep Blade Fury, so I think I will keep Blade Fury. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage, while Transcendent, the effect is doubled. Okay. Don't know how much that is, but that just seems good. Powered melee hits against targets make you radiant. Powered melee final blows make you and nearby allies radiant. Okay. This is about to be nuts. Let me just check my armor if I can. Because I can probably drop 10 discipline for recovery. Or strength even, honestly. Nope, all of my stats are in strength. I just have 111 discipline off the rip because of my armor. That's nuts. Whatever. It's fine. We can have extra discipline.
We can use this. We're stronger than we've ever been. We can use this. Let's go. The transponder signal isn't far. The signal's coming from here. Wait. There's something. Guardian, watch out!
Light damage and debuffs will fill light bar, darkness damage and debuffs will fill darkness bar, kinetic damage will fill both. Cool. Well, this certainly works. What are you? Can I suspend you? No. You is a boss. Ooh, I'm suspended. Dies like a tormentor. God damn, fucking hard.
That was intense. I think I need a minute. The Traveler. It's hurting. I can feel. I feel it's...
God, the containing Destiny 2 servers is bad, man. Fuck me. Alright everybody, so at this point, I got kicked out, and essentially I just kept getting error coded over and over and over again. Specifically, error code current. So this went on for probably about an hour and a half, and then I kind of took away a bit of time. I'm actually recording this. I haven't played the rest of the content yet, so I'm gonna have this splice in the video. What you've seen me play up to is pretty much all I played up to. The one thing I did do is I went into the tower, and I went through all of this new stuff with Rahul. So I focused a bunch of things with Rahul and looked at all the things on the seasonal track and all that kind of stuff. But when I'm back with you guys, it will be after I've managed to play the game again. Hopefully they fix all the servers and stuff. It seemed to go really fucky around about, I think it was around about 5:36ish US time. So my assumption is they just didn't have enough traffic with the amount of, well, they had too much traffic with the amount of people coming in and playing after they finished work. That's my assumption. In any case, it was quite annoying, but we can deal with it, I suppose. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, we're back. Apparently, they did a server reset, so hopefully, we're looking better. They reckon it should fix some of their server stability, specifically current errors is what they said. I have a checkpoint here. It's fixed my checkpoint as well, which is interesting. Unless the checkpoint is just when I replayed that second time, which is possible, I guess, but that's fine. Once again, I'm going to redo this first mission in the hopes that I will get the cutscene at the end, because I'm scared if I load into the actual place, I will get... Like, I've got an LZ on the Pale Heart now, and I can go start the second mission, but I'm scared I'm going to miss a cutscene if I do that, so I'm just going to replay the first mission from wherever the fuck it puts me. Alright, got him. Okay. Now, please give me the cutscene.
That was intense. I think I need a minute.
Cool vista.
The Traveler. It's hurting. I can feel. I feel its...
Pain. It's in pain. It's like a wounded animal. That kind of scream? It's interesting. I didn't notice it my first time through. Cutscene, thank Christ.
Thanks. So, what's next? We're outmatched. We're alone, and what is that noise?
It's coming from over there.
You gotta get better boots, Crow. I could hear you coming a mile away. Now, Aldrin, he could sneak up on a fella. You're not Crow. Well, I'll be damned.
Well, I'll be damned.
How long has it been?
A lifetime. The kid told me a few guns were on their way. Said the Vanguard would send their best. It's real good to see you two. I finally have someone to talk to about Crow's stupid haircut. Come on. I'm guessing you have questions. And I won't say I have answers. But let's talk.
I like Crow's haircut.
Crow's haircut is straight up the Karen cut. I'll hear nothing else about it. Look at it from the back next time. It's just the Karen. I like Crow. I don't like his haircut.
Well, where to even start? I died. You probably remember that. Not great. Partly my fault. Lesson learned. Let's not dwell. And after that, nothing. But not a bad nothing. A peaceful nothing. I think I felt her there too. My ghost. Sundance. She was part of me. Or I was part of her. Like we were two cards shuffled back into our deck, whole again. And then there was pain. Separation, something pulling me out. I woke up here in this body alone. No ghost, no way to use the light. And what could make this traumatic experience better than finding my killer waiting for me? But we talked it out because we're adults. He seems nicer these days. Yeah, pretty low bar, I'll admit. Because we got bigger problems. Bigger, weirder problems. Crow said this was all inside the Traveler, but I already knew. It's in pain. Pain I can feel. Somebody's up in that monolith with their hand on a knife. Crow calls it the Witness. And what it's doing out here has a name too.
torture.
The final shape. It's the end of everything. So I figure, might as well try to stop it. I know I said it already, but it is good to see you. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
It's good to see you too, Cade. I never thought...
Hey, it's all right. I get it. This is a lot. And as much as we both want to catch up, we ain't got that kind of time yet. We got to get out there and find Crow. I was expecting him, not you, and that ain't a good sign.
Yeah, you're right. We can save the celebrations for later. Guardian, we should... Can we talk for a minute first? Just you and me?
I'll give you two some privacy. Last I heard from the kid, he was out on patrol, called in some sort of darkness anomaly. I'll scout ahead. Catch up with me when you're ready.
Is this Ghost? He's just light.
So, Cade, I looked him over while you were talking. Scan says that's really him. There's a few readings I can't explain. He's made of light, like me, like the Traveler. Ghosts are guides, conduits for the light. Cade might not be able to wield his as a weapon, but if he's like me, maybe he can share the Traveler's light, like we do. I'm not sure. This is new. But look what else we've gained. I can feel it. The way the light flows through you. Freer. Harmonious with darkness. A full chromatic spectrum. I've only experienced something of this magnitude once before. When the Traveler created ghosts to raise guardians. When I was born. We're going to need everyone to save it from the Witness. Cade's got a lead on Crow and Glint. Let's start there.
It's really cool talking to your ghost like this. Ghosts believe that Cade Six's body is a construct of light. His mysterious revival inside the Traveler's pale heart has changed him in ways that cannot yet be understood. You've changed too. Unlocked by the vision you received from the Traveler upon your arrival, new powers flow through you. As momentous a discovery as this is, Ghost is insistent that you partner with Cade to track down the other Vanguard operatives who have found their way here. Partner with Cade to let their crew and his ghost shell glint. Temptation mission. Okay. So Cade left something with me, Ghost says thoughtfully. It's a Hunter field journal. I'm not sure where it originated, but the oldest files on it contain fragmented data from the Golden Age. There's a wealth of information here about the founding of the city, along with field reports on some of humanity's oldest enemies. Ghost bobs unsteadily in the air. Our past feels closely tied to our future. Let's be sure to take it with us, it should prove useful. So this is the seasonal artifact, that makes sense. It's very tempting to just leave and explore, but I think I'm just going to follow the missions. It seems to be the general consensus of what it wants me to do. When defeated, Scions spawn void grenades at their feet. That is unfortunate.
Feels a bit strange being back on this side of the comms, just like the good old days. Now, last transmission I got from Crow was just before you showed up.
You said he and Glint were scouting ahead.
Right. He called in some sort of anomaly, said he'd sniff around the perimeter. Personally, I prefer a little more direct approach. I ever tell you about the Hunter Vanguard before me? His name was Andal Brask. He was my mentor. Great shot. Terrible gambler. Still, we had this friendly little wager about what was inside the Traveler. I told him there's nothing. So of course Andal says, well then I'm betting on everything. Everything.
Lucky guess. The inside is a composite of the outside. You're gonna see some things you recognize, and some things you don't. Treat it all as real. Unless it ain't. But I can guarantee you the Shadow Legion up ahead are as real as they come.
The bird from our vision. That can't be a coincidence. Let's follow it.
Kate, is that you? Glint, where's the damn kid? I've been trying to raise you both on comms for hours. Gone. The hell do you mean, gone?
The anomaly we were investigating, it's a construct of darkness, I think, a cave mouth. It felt wrong, like it doesn't belong here. I begged him not to go inside, but you know how he is. I tried to follow, I did.
Can't get in because he's a ghost.
Place, the cave, it's impossible for me to push past it all.
Stay where you are. We'll find a way through.
These locks control that barrier between us and Crow.
Cade, any ideas?
Oh, I was never good at puzzles. It was always more Ikora's thing.
I think those taken scions might share a connection with that dial.
They infinitely respawn, which is interesting. Oh, I see, I've got it.
That's it! Do you see any other dials in the area?
Affirmative. The Guardian will handle it.
Please hurry, Guardian. Crow has no one to raise him if he falls.
Glint, this ain't your fault.
He's my Guardian. My responsibility.
And you're his. I know you want eyes on him, but you need to stay out of sight until help gets there.
Does it always move two? One. That's how many things I kill, I guess. Oi, 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 oi. The Mega Yeet. Alright, enemy's dead. So we want to go 2 to the left, so I need to kill 2 scions and then spin it counterclockwise, I think is how it works. Need to find where the scions are first, but... Cool.
Cade, what do you make of that bird that led us to Glint?
Well, it seems pretty obvious to me. I think it's pretty obvious to you, too. The real mystery is why nobody wants to say it out loud.
I will. A traveler. It's helping us.
Beautiful. Of course.
Mess it up, Guardian!
Well, that blight bubble killed me before it spawned. I just want to point that out.
You're through! I'm coming with you.
No, Glint, you hold. The Guardian will give us the all clear.
Yeah, they're both made of light. Guardians have like a core of darkness, which helps a bit, but... Glint and now Cade apparently are fully made of light, so I don't know if they actually can follow us in, if I'm being perfectly frank. Claim prismatic reward. Oh, cool.
This must be it. Clint's right. This feels cancerous. Like a blight. But it's different somehow. What is this?
Egregore?
Incision.
Guardian.
You were thrust into an unending life of certitude.
It's in my mind, trying to tear me apart.
Let us free you from this architect of your enslavement.
No! I did it. I fought it off. Shut it out.
No matter. Our voice will suffice.
Interesting. Tried to destroy our ghost. It failed, thankfully. It is, it's like an infection, isn't it? It reminds me a lot of Egregore, particularly these parts here. Ugh.
That diorama.
It is but a facsimile, a testament to loyalty, an expression of longing. Crow. We see his heart held in talons. We hear it beat with his twin sisters still. Within the final shape, we offer the vision of our bride. Of yours. Friends, looking to him with trust. But, like you, he chose pain.
You use the darkness to exploit Crow's memories?
And the light to give them form. Don't you see how beautiful it all could be?
So it's just like fucking Madara's plan out of, well, I guess Toby's plan out of Naruto Shippuden? You freeze everything in a moment of stillness, and then everybody in the final shape is just reliving their most beautiful memories, I guess, is the idea that he's trying to sell. Live a beautiful lie, I guess. Weird. Does remind me a lot of Egregore, I must say. Same kind of growth. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like it. That's too many faces. Oh, Ashley is gonna love this. By which I mean she's gonna hate this.
We offered to erase Prince Uldren's stain from the Dream City. To grant Crow dominion of the Reef, the Awoken, and all the stars beyond. But he chose pain.
It's like walking us through Crow's denial. My sound effects are muted here too, by the way.
Crow believes he is resisting temptation. As do you. That material is immaterial. Only purpose can cure his heart and he believes his capacity for pain is that purpose. It is why he subjects himself so completely to your traveler. This belief was taught, conditioned into you. It can be unlearned.
It's interesting the witness is even bothering with this. Why try and convert Crow? Why try and convert me? Unless he's just worried that he'll fail.
Up ahead. Crow? Crow?
Quiet. Listen. I've seen these veiled statues before. You have too. It's whispering something, but I can't quite make it out.
Stop listening to it!
I told you to wait outside. This place is... I don't know what kind of effect it's going to have on you.
He's right, Glint.
I don't care. He doesn't get to make those decisions for me. We're supposed to be a team. Guardian and Ghost. That's how the Traveler made us.
I'm sorry.
Don't ever leave me behind again. Promise.
I promise.
Let's set up camp outside. Kate's not far.
Of course he isn't. Tell me you got the drop on him at least.
You and the Guardian both need better boots.
Well, maybe I'll get lucky this time. It's hard to describe. It's like these pockets of darkness are physical manifestations of the Witness's presence here. An infection, festering.
You said it spoke to you.
In the dark. Tempting me. The Witness knows what's in our hearts and minds. It promises to make it all real. Listen. Whatever the Witness is doing to the Traveler, our ghosts can feel it too. And it's spreading. Ikora would know what to do.
Oh, don't worry, kid. We'll find her. Even if we have to blast our way through.
I don't think it's that simple.
Sometimes it can be. Let's just get our bearings again. Refocus.
Agreed.
What a relief to see Crow and Glint again. That cave we found him in, where the Witness tried to possess me. A malignant place like that inside the Traveler feels blasphemous.
He's cracked.
That wasn't just darkness. It was reshaped by the Witness. Corrupted. No wonder it could project itself there. At least out here, the Traveler's light still protects us. As much as it can, anyway. My shell? Don't worry. It's not as bad as it looks.
It looks pretty bad, dude.
Witness barely left a crack. We take hits and we get back up again. Right, Guardian?
I do.
Listen,
You don't, buddy.
The others spotted a location nearby that resembles the Io Cradle. Sounds like something that would be of interest to a warlock we know.
True. I guess we can find the people we know if we know them well enough, because we can follow where they will be. Oh, goody. Rocket assisted sidearm. The Witness presence inside the Traveler has manifested as psychic wounds, spreading physical corruption throughout the Pale Heart. These concentrations of darkness are dangerous. Ghost claims that the damage he took while fighting the Witness's possession is superficial, but you recognize that he's lying. Yes. Both he and the Traveler are very hurt, and things are only going to get worse if you don't find a way to stop the Witness. The Vanguard Warlock Ikora will know what to do. You must find her. listen to the radio broadcast. I will do that. Okay, it's literally a radio. I do want to, however, use this. Stats for all golden tricorn. I'll take it. I think I want better reload. I think I want velocity, honestly. Okay, dealer's choice. Final blows with this weapon grant a small amount of super energy. Equipping multiple enemies with the Pale Heart increases its effect. Cool. We're going to use it. Listen to this radio message.
That's the helm signal. Mara, we can barely hear you. I'll try to boost the connection.
Crow? Does this reach you?
She can't hear us. I'll keep trying to clean up the signal.
The portal remains unstable, and your enemy has barred the way behind you. The abominations you encountered are of the Witness's making. This is but a fraction of the power it now wields. Using stolen light, it has created a new army in opposition to the one the Traveler raised. Stewards of the final shape. No matter. The Coalition convenes to devise a method of dispelling the Witness's interference. Keitel and Mithrax have promising theories. Once this desperate attempt to slow us is left broken, we will rejoin the attack. Let my voice send you now, in flight to strike down the Witness and all its followers. Go with hope and with vengeance.
Search wreckage for Ikora ship. Acolytes drop fire pools, that should be fine. Interesting, acolytes. That means that there's Hive inherent. I wonder if there's every single race in here. That would make sense. The only one that... I was gonna say the only one that doesn't is Vex, but I guess Soul Divisive Vex work?
I came across some wreckage when I was scouting earlier. Dismissed it as another anomaly until Ghost described Ikora's ship. No one was inside. So she's alive. We just have to find her.
Yeah, and that's always easier said than done.
I'm sending you some coordinates. You're on the lookout for something that resembles the cradle on Io. We'll start there.
For the cradle on Io.
We're not the only ones looking for Ikora.
The Hive already bothering you?
We can handle them.
Well, go right ahead. I'll be here for moral support.
Concentrated darkness.
The least we can do is put it to good use.
Oh, this is from the dungeon.
More of the Witness's abominations. Careful, Guardian.
Husks. Okay, gotta blow them up in the belly, and then the Geist doesn't spawn? Jesus, they're fucking sneaky. They make no sound when they run up behind you. Ooh, they also hurt like a motherfucker.
Coming up on the coordinates of that wreckage. Any sign of Ikora? Or her ghost?
Nothing yet.
There! Up ahead! We know Ikora abandoned her ship. Maybe she found something.
Maybe so, but going it alone isn't worth the risk. I learned that the hard way.
Luckily, she's got the two sharpest hunters in the system to back her up.
Oh, yeah! And when do they get here?
That shield creates concentrated light. You can use it to power those wells. Where light rises, darkness recedes.
Sounds like you've been reading Ikora's field journals.
I always try to learn from the best.
Okay. Powered both and unlocked the door. I like it.
More hive ahead. Eyes up.
Zivu Arath's followers again. Of course they'd answered the witness's call.
Well, I'm glad somebody's been paying attention. Me, I see 3 glowing green eyes. I open fire, and then apologize to Eris later.
Lol. I knew where he was going with the joke, it was still funny. I don't like that I can't swing with it. Four dark. So 3, 4. Okay, I see. So I think it's... I think I know what to do. So we need light first. I'm pretty sure this was number 1. Indeed. I think that was 2. So we need darkness. We need light. Cool.
So, using both light and dark energy is what brought down that barrier.
Mara often spoke of the balance of light and dark. We awoken were made in conflict. Our connection to darkness is as ingrained as our connection to light. Not all Guardians are awoken, but it does feel like we all share that conflict.
I agree. We've got like the core of darkness in us. I think I do want to actually swap my grenade to Glacier though, because that's still a darkness grenade and I can do some more freezing stuff with it.
This is definitely Ikora's ship. Let's take a closer look.
Something finalized up there by the look of it.
Commander, Guardian, I hope you are both safe, and that you found Crow. I haven't been able to raise you on comm, so I cannot be certain. You know I am not one to be moved without evidence. How did you put it, Zavala? Scientific obstinance. But there is an uncanny sanctity to this place. I feel an impulse. I seek to commune with the Traveler myself. I sense if I reach out, that it will reach back. If not here, where? Find me. I'll be at the cradle. It's just how I remember it.
That makes sense. What she tends to do.
Stay sharp. I'm picking up a reading very similar to something Crow and I ran into shortly after we arrived.
What, another charming gunslinger with roguish good looks?
A hive ogre. But it definitely has your humility.
Immune? Defeating bands grants Aegis super energy. Yeah, okay. So it's raid mechanic. Get fucked, motherfucker. I am very low on health.
We've got it on the run. Crow, how did you manage to avoid it earlier?
Avoid it? Glint, how many times did you revive me? 5? 6? 12? But who's counting?
Not bad. Can't be efficient, be persistent.
Oh. Weird. Alright. Whoa.
It's down. And look, light. It's creating a path forward. Guardian, I'm sensing a surge in power. In both light and dark.
Ikora's strong. I'm sure she's fine.
Hey, when we find Ikora, if she's... Oh, that's good. Great. But not really what I'm worried about. I was gonna ask if you think she's still mad at me?
For what?
I made a promise, then I broke it. I died.
I'm sure she's forgiven you, Cade. Looks like Shard of the Traveler type material. Holy shitballs. Holy shitballs.
Get ready, Guardian. The Witness's forces are heading your way.
That's the last of them.
Ah, Jesus.
Let's get to Ikora.
Not trivial.
We found Ikora. She's deep in meditation.
If Ikora zenned out, she might actually get some answers from the Traveler.
Thank you, Guardian. I thought that maybe here, maybe the Traveler might give me some sort of guidance, as it once did for the Speaker. I closed my eyes and I opened my heart and mind. I think I heard it screaming.
So did we, when we came through the portal.
This place.
We know.
The Witness infecting the Traveler. Darkness combined with light. I wish Osiris could see it. He was always ready with a hypothesis. But here's mine. The Witness brought darkness into the Traveler. Everything you see here inside it is a physical manifestation of a thought made real by the light. Your thoughts, mine, the Witness's. It plans to weaponize that light, reshaping reality outside the Traveler into a perfect stillness. A great silence, never changing, never dying. Imagine your greatest triumph, or your most profound regret. Immortalized as a part of a universe where nothing exists except by the Witness's consent. It chooses what your eternity will be, and imprisons you safely inside it. This is its promised salvation. This is the final shape. The Witness sees itself as the god it wishes the Traveler was. And although the Traveler resists the Witness's corruption, it and everything we know will eventually succumb. I always warn Zavala not to put all his faith in the Traveler, to save some for the rest of us. But maybe faith in the Traveler is exactly what we need. If light is powerful enough to destroy the universe, then light is powerful enough to destroy the Witness.
It's fair. The Traveler needs faith in us, and it seems to be giving it.
Come back safe. So, is there anyone else with you? Not Commander Zavala, I assume. This isn't quite up to his standards.
Hey. I did my best, all right? Given the circumstances, I think Big Blue will forgive me. Will you?
No. It's too much. It's just too much. It's one thing for the witness to look in our hearts and minds, to conjure up our memories, but this...
Ikora, come on, look at me.
I see you.
I know this is hard. It's tough for me, too.
Tough? What do you know about tough? You were always running off to play renegade, leaving me and Zavala to shoulder all the responsibility when we were supposed to be a team.
I know. I'm gonna make it up to you.
All right.
I know you like me.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You still have a lot to make up.
Well then, we better get started.
Ikora has always had a strong connection to the Traveler. I think that's why she's so confident. Why she's never needed the faith Zavala has. She hasn't sought guidance like this for a long time. But this place makes you reassess what faith means to you. Ikora said our memories reshape the landscape, like the ascended plane. But here it's pure. It's not a recreation, it's a reimagining. That's why the Witness is here. It wants to weaponize the Traveler and transform the universe into a fixed state based on what it believes we deserve. The Witness thinks purpose is a static idea. Its promised salvation is a perfect ending it chooses for us. That sounds more like obsession to me. You can't bottle life. You can't pin its subtleties in place. It's wild and variable, imperfect. Like the light, it shines out in all directions, shadows and all. Commander Zavala would agree. Come on, Guardian. We've got a fire team to reunite.
I agree, Ghost. Evidence points to the Witness weaponizing the Traveler's light to reshape reality, just as the Traveler once transformed planets and created ghosts to raise guardians. What you've seen inside the Pale Heart is only the beginning. It believes itself to be a god of both light and darkness. And what are you, if not a god killer? The only members of your fire team unaccounted for are Commander Zavala and his ghost Taj. Locate them before the Witness does. Radio message?
Scans are conclusive. Your body is a construct of light, even if you aren't able to wield it as a weapon.
I guess I need my ghost to do that.
Yes, but still, this is nothing short of a miracle. A miracle that could only be made possible here, in this impossible place.
You sound like Zavala. Next you'll be saying that the Traveler brought me back for a reason.
It did.
Ikora,
Give me a better explanation then.
I don't have one. All I got is my hand cannon. No golden gun. No ghost.
Can I ask you something deeply personal?
Shoot.
What did you see when you died your final death?
No, that ain't fair.
No, it isn't.
Light. So bright it burned me all the way up, but I didn't feel any heat. Not a lick. I didn't feel anything, actually. Not with my body, because I left that back there. You Thanatonauts might call it being one with the Traveler, but I call it home. No pain. No fear. No Vanguard paperwork. That's heaven.
And Sundance?
Oh, she was shining there too. You want to know a secret? I miss it. Even more than I miss you.
That's sad.
So which one of us gets to play commander till we find Zavala?
I'd have liked to see you try, but the Guardian will take point.
All in here too.
House Salvation. They really believe this much in the Witness's plan?
The Witness is offering them exactly what they want. An end to suffering. That seal is pyramid technology. The Witness's forces are likely nearby.
Let's see if we can get the jump on them. Maybe they have a key.
Is that Witness? Interesting.
That statue.
We've seen these before.
Not like this.
Europa. The Black Garden. It shouldn't be here.
Not to change the subject, but I finally got a Vanguard signal. You're welcome.
Zavala needs to be our priority. Pass the telemetry through.
Huh. Every other time we've seen this, it hasn't been finalized like this. It's always been in the pyramid ships, which are the precursor ships. Interesting. If it was a representation of the Witness himself, why would he finalize it like this? Because presumably he's the only thing that's not going to be finalized, right? I am slightly confused by that. Oh, interesting. We're leaving Lightland, heading to Darkland by the look of it. Oh, door. I didn't even notice the arms before. That's interesting.
The Traveler used its light to terraform planets, to seed life, while the Witness uses it to reshape this world in its own image.
Not creepy at all.
Hey, did Zavala have anything nice to say about me at my funeral? He always gave the best eulogies.
No, not a word.
Seriously?
He wasn't there. Wouldn't come out of his office.
I get it. Sometimes grief's a locked door.
Not grief. Shame.
Kind of terrifying that he can hear us. Jesus, that was a hard room. Fuck me. Unbreakable, huh? I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with Unbreakable yet, but... Oh. The Witness talking to Zavala, I guess. It's like pained Zavala faces.
You look to your commander for leadership. But he is made fragile by his doubts. Push him to fight the inevitable, and he will break. Let us lift the weight of suffering from his shoulders.
Interesting.
Zavala cultivates a life in the shape of loss. Costs rendered in service to your traveler. His reward is silence. His god has nothing to give.
To be fair, Witness is kind of right about that part. That's a horrifying entrance to a hole if I've ever seen one. A hand sphincter.
When the fallen took his son's life, the traveler would not return it. But we can. With its light, we can do anything. And we ask for nothing in exchange.
He said no.
At last, his ghost speaks.
Taj.
You need to leave. It's not safe.
Sorry, Taj, coming to save you whether you like it or not, bud.
Guardian, do you read us? I'm en route. Give Taj all the help you can.
What the fuck? That's horrifying. Also, presumably Zavala's house.
This is where he lived with his wife and son, isn't it?
We were defending it from the fallen. The witness wants to wear him down to nothing, but he's still standing strong. Too stubborn to retreat.
Sounds about right. Beautiful house.
The fallen will not defile my family's memory. Guardian, honor them with me. Defend my homestead.
Am I fighting against Zavala? I will. I will defend it. We're dead. No, he can be suspended. We're good.
I think that's the last of them.
There are always more.
Guardian, thank you. Just give me a moment. I need to say goodbye.
More than fair, buddy. More than fair.
I used to think I'd give anything to bring you back. But when the witness offered me an eternity here with you, with our son, I know you understand why I refused. There are people who still need me. Soon. Safi, I'm sorry.
Eyes up, Commander.
It's a lie. The witness shows us what it thinks we want.
And what has the Traveler shown me?
We should go.
I know. I loved them too.
Oof. Fuck, man. Season of the Haunted still got me sad.
I don't know how you're here. But...
Yeah, me too, big guy. Me too.
And I thought we lost her when her ship went down. But she's tougher than that. She soldiered on. She...
Losing Amanda was like losing you all over again. I'm done burying my friends.
Life isn't about holding on forever. I mean, I was gone, mourned, at peace, and now I'm here, opening old wounds, filling them with salt. And eventually, you have to let go.
God damn game. Good work.
Coming together was hard for everyone. I thought it would feel right having the Vanguard back together, but Tarj told me that Zavala had forgiven himself for what happened to his family, but the witness made him relive losing them. And it showed him what it would be like to have them back. It must have taken everything for the commander to refuse that offer. Ikora has concerns about his mental state. She's going to check in with him while the rest of us push closer to the witness's monolith. Time to do some trailblazing, Guardian.
Oof, indeed. Although the Vanguard has been reunited at last, the moon is not as celebratory as Ghost hoped. Ikora believes that Zavala's encounter with the witness have left him emotionally compromised and requires some time alone with him to assess the situation. She and the commander will meet your fire team up ahead. For now, a mountain erected from your memory of old Russia stands between you and the Witness's monolith. Ascend. Alright, let's go. Radio message first.
Hey kid, you out there? Look, you could ignore me if you want. I would, but you should know I'll hold it against you. Come on, Zavala's supposed to be the strong, silent one. You're supposed to be, I don't know, haven't figured you out yet, now that I think about it.
What do you want, Cade?
I want to talk about Amanda. Yeah, sure, she was a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day, but she was also the biggest pain in the ass I'd ever met. A gremlin of a kid. She tore the engine out of my Sparrow when she was 12. I was furious. Almost got her booted out of the tower till I noticed she disconnected everything clean. She'd been stealing. Tools, manuals, whatever she could get her hands on. She practiced on scrapped jump ships and junk Sparrows. Guess that says something about my ride. Boy, she was brilliant. I told Zavala, got her a job in the hangar, and I watched her grow up.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize, dummy. Just listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Amanda lived a damn good life exactly the way she wanted to. She went out being a hero. We don't all get to do that. Some of us make stupid choices and die stupid deaths.
Will you at least let me be sorry about that?
Shut up. Life ain't about drawing out the living part. It's about making what you do while you're alive matter. So grow a spine and make her proud.
Cade, you've known the commander a long time. You ever seen him like this?
Worst I ever saw Zavala was right after the Great Disaster. Didn't know the light could go out of an Awoken's eyes till then. But this is something else. He's scared. I've never seen him scared before, not like this. I understand the fear, I feel it too, but I don't know what he'll do with it.
Eris once told me fear is a knife. We can use it to hurt others or ourselves. But we also have the choice to sheath it.
Yeah. Well, maybe when we get over this mountain, we can make sure no one gets all stabby with their feelings.
Okay. There's something about these collectibles. Whoops. There's got to be a thing about these. I've seen them everywhere. There's light ones and dark ones. Trippy waterfall.
Got some taken popping up on my roof. Y'all okay?
Nothing I can't handle. If you need me to come over and give you a hand, let me know.
Hey now, who put who on their back when we threw down?
Oh, come on. You caught me by surprise.
Oh, well, I guess we're even then.
Having Cade back, it's almost like he was never gone. Like the Traveler knew it needed to make the fire team whole again.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It's real nice to see you all again, but the Traveler could have asked before yanking a guy back to life.
Cade, I need to tell you something before we go any further. Meet me up ahead.
Oh, ominous and cryptic. My favorites. Yes, let's.
Does he know he made a wish? That would be interesting. He might have figured it out. He did look at her and see her shimmer.
No. What was that?
Oh, I felt it too, little guy. That's the Traveler. The Witness is digging around in its guts.
It's screaming for help.
Good. You're here. I need backup. Girl wants to talk about how wonderful it is that the Traveler brought me back. Like Ikora hasn't done enough of that already.
It wasn't the Traveler. It was me. I wished my way here on an Ahamkara.
On an Ahamkara? The dragon that twists wishes and dreams into waking nightmares? What the hell made you think that was a good idea?
We were out of options. I remember thinking that I wanted to do this because I had to make things right. And just before I took the plunge, I remember thinking about the great Cade 6. No light, no ghost, fearlessly staring up at me from the wrong side of his own gun. Then there you were.
And there I was.
I should have told you sooner.
No, you did the right thing keeping this between us. Ikora and Zavala can't know the truth. Not right now.
They need faith.
Right. And I need a drink. You go on, Guardian. We'll catch up.
Good insight that he actually figured that out. I like that. Also, on point for Cade to lie to his fire team.
These Vex are followers of the Witness. It's all divisive. The same zealots from the Black Garden.
Whoa.
I know all about the Black Garden. You sure you don't want to talk about why you're back?
The why doesn't matter. Never did. Just stay focused and clear a path up the mountain.
That's so fucking cool. I love this area. This whole map is fucking sick.
Listen, Crow, right now, I just need to do something that feels normal, okay? And blasting Vex feels really, really normal.
Just know that the Traveler hasn't abandoned you, Cade. Even if you can't use the light is still part of you. I don't think my wish could have brought you back without it. You could be capable of things you don't even realize.
Cade never had the best relationship with the light in the first place. Here's an interesting conundrum he's kind of in now. Witness. Triangle. Nice. Whoa, the fact that you can still see that is really fucking cool.
You know, one of the first things my ghost Sundance said to me was that I was capable of greatness. You remind me of her a little.
In what way?
You're both a pain in my ass.
Fair enough. And probably pretty accurate. Fuck it.
We found a Vex mine. It must be in charge of things here.
Taken Vex mind.
Well, whatever you're doing, it's pissed off everything in the wall.
Get blasting, Guardian. We'll cover your back.
Alright, well that's okay, just...
Taken in Vex are in retreat. Good work.
I'm picking up a massive new energy signature. Ghost, do you feel that?
I do. The Vex mind must have been obscuring it. It's this way.
Hey, before we meet back up with the others, I meant what I said about keeping this wish business between us.
I won't betray your trust, Cade.
I know, but I gotta say it out loud.
Wait.
This is it. The energy signature is coming from over there. Past the cars where I found you.
Interesting.
This is where I found your bones, Guardian.
The music.
where I brought you back for the first time. This is where everything started. There's an intense amount of light welling up from this fissure.
That light. That's what it used to be like here. Pure and powerful. The golden feeling you get when you're holding a winning hand. Just forever.
That power. It... Wait. Taken. We have taken incoming. Guardian, let's show them what the Traveler gave us.
This thing is fucking sick. Look at all the axes. It's even more sick we're gonna make 1,000,000 axes.
Energy. That wasn't just the light. That was the Traveler.
See, Cade? The Traveler's still with us, every step of the way. Well, you weren't wrong, kid. You could just use a little tact. Guess I could too, for that matter. Maybe Ikora was right to try meditating. If we could cut through the noise...
You think we can open a line of communication with the Traveler?
Something like that. Listen, you and the Guardian go on ahead. I'll see what I can puzzle out.
God, that gets a long ass way. What the fuck?
This is a sign. Something's changed in the Guardian. New power. I can feel it.
The Traveler can give us all the weapons it wants, but without a plan on how to use them, we're as good as dead. Worse.
But we can't overlook the fact that it is helping us, directly. It gave us Cade.
And it's not enough. When I was at my family's homestead, something reached out. A voice, a new voice, calling to me, trying to get my attention.
That wasn't your wife.
I know. It was a statue draped in a veil. A relic of the Witness.
What are you suggesting?
You've seen the Witness. You know what it wants to do to us. Maybe it's imprisoned others like that.
No. It's a trick, Zavala. The Witness is weaponizing your grief and desperation against you.
What do you know about grief and desperation? Except how to turn it off.
That's not fair.
Listen. Commander, Cade thinks we still might be able to get insight from the Traveler. Commune with it, like Ikora was trying to. The Guardian received a vision before. Maybe they will again. Cade's out there right now, looking for a way.
And when that fails?
Then we'll think of something else.
I enjoy the fact that Pro is the one keeping them together right now. You good, buddy? I know the answer's no, but...
The Traveler chose you. Chose us. We were led here, shown where we first met, where you rose in the light. These new powers you've been able to harness since we arrived, they're growing stronger. You have too. The Traveler is empowering us to be its champion. Zavala may be dead set on striking at the Witness, but I think Ikora is right. We have to commune with the Traveler. We have to have faith. We have to have hope. We can't let the Witness pick us apart. The fire team needs you to anchor them, like we do for each other. Let's catch up with Cade and crew and find a way to make contact.
Interesting. Ghost is confident that all signs point to the Traveler playing an active role in the fight against the Witness and its forces. Unlike Zavala, his faith seems unshakable. For the first time in his life as a Guardian, Zavala wishes to look to the darkness for answers, but both Cade and Ikora believe it's worth trying to commune with the Traveler again instead. Regardless of who's right and who's wrong, you must at least try. Find a rally while you connect to the Traveler. I think they might both be right. So predictions going into this, I'm thinking we're going to the Traveler and the voice in the Traveler, which is going to be the Gardener. And I think that voice that called out to help to Zavala, I mean, it could be a trick for the Witness, that's possible, but it also could be the Winnower. If they're going to go that route, and this is the route that I hope they go in. I may be setting myself up for disappointment, to be honest, but I really want them to have the Gardener and the Winnower working together to destroy the Witness. Because the final shape the Witness wants isn't the correct final shape, as far as the Winnower is concerned anyway.
Cade, he's not the same as he was before you.
Went out in a blaze of glory? Go ahead, you can say it. Wait. Did someone join our call?
Guardian, we were just discussing Zavala's crisis of faith. I know you feel it too. He's wandering.
Crisis? The man lives and breathes crisis, Ikora. He's having a hell of a week, but I mean, he's the commander.
Our friend is hurting. The Traveler restored our family, while the Witness dangles the family he lost in front of him. He needs something valid, a reason to believe.
Well, I know about that. Look, there's a good chance this bet doesn't pay out. I'm not looking to get into the false hope business.
All hope is false if we let it die. Please, Cade. You have to succeed. For me. For Zavala.
When you put it like that, how can I say no?
Attempt to commune with the Traveler in the Broken Deep.
Pro, Cade, if you can read us, we're coming with you. What's the plan?
Those big cracks we've seen? Light's been spilling out of them like an open wound. I heard something in them up in the mountain. Noises, feelings. Hard to explain.
Cade thinks these cracks might be a vector we can use to reach out to the Traveler. Communicate with it, like Ikora was trying to.
How can we help?
When you were empowered by that fissure near our camp, it diminished. So we need to find more. Cade and I split up, doing some backtracking, but Glint said he felt a huge source of light somewhere near you.
I couldn't figure out where it was, but maybe you'll have better luck. It's gotta be tucked away somewhere deep.
Keep comms open. This place is screwy.
Affirmative. Good luck out there. This material is organic. A hybrid of fungal and musculoskeletal tissue. It's spreading like a cancer through the surrounding area.
Darkness.
The Witness is corrupting the Traveler, siphoning its light, weakening it, to the point that it can realize the final shape.
Not on my watch.
This place is fucking cool. It's almost like it's finalized unto itself. Like you have these big chunks of earth that are all cubular. Order to the chaos, as it were. You have the chaos of the landscape, and then it's like this order imposed on top of it.
I think we found something. Resonant imaging shows this cave goes pretty deep toward a concentration of light. We're going to check it out.
Roger Dodger. So far, nothing out here. But when I close my eyes, clear my head, Ikora said it was like she could hear the Traveler screaming. I can feel it.
I know exactly what you mean.
All the cars out there have been finalized. Which is the verbiage I'm using, by the way. Fife started saying it when he did his reaction to the trailer, which I watched the other day, and I like it. Or in the patch notes where you have to get that loot quick, otherwise you don't get any.
We found one of the fissures, but the light feels like it's being strangled by something. Held back.
The witness. Tightening its grip on the Traveler. Well, I ain't giving up yet. I'm gonna go check back around the Weirdo Tower, see what I can find up there.
I have another deep light telemetric for you, Ghost. It's a bit of a backtrack, but it's a strong signal.
Thanks, Glint. We'll check that one out next. The energy signature Glint detected is somewhere in this region, but there's no clear path. Let's see if we can find a route.
If we manage to
Wait, Lucent
connect
Hive?
with the Traveler, what would you ask it?
Besides how to help? Easy. I want my Sundance back. It ain't fair I'm the only one who got a second chance. Wherever I was before that wish of yours pulled me out, she was there too.
She might not have the power to actually give you Sundance back is the issue, I guess. That looks like a lost sector to me.
I think we found a passage down to the coordinates you sent, Glint. Going in now.
Be careful.
There's nothing down there the Guardian can't handle. You ghosts are always so worried about us, but never for yourselves. Nobody to put you back together, is there?
I wonder if Cade's made a light. I wonder if he can rebuild ghosts. That'd be fucking cool. That's a purpose for the Traveler if ever I've heard one. Hello? Hive magic?
Lucent Hive? There's Lucent Hive down here.
Light shield breaker.
Whoa, no, hold up. You told me Sabathun's glitter bugs weren't working for the witness.
They aren't. I don't know how they even got here.
I have 2 light shield breaker. There must be a third, I guess, right here. Cool. Lol. Jesus. That was a corridor of death for those Hive.
We found the source of the light emissions, but it's being restrained like the others. I don't think it's what we need.
Well, you know what they say. Third time's the charm.
You heard him, Guardian. Glint has one more telemetric we can check.
And if the witness has corrupted that one too?
Hey now, no spiraling into despair. We don't have that kind of luxury. Let's rendezvous at Glint's coordinates, figure out what to do when we get there.
Fair enough.
This is the last one. Let's get looking. When we first came through the portal, we received a vision. Was it the same for you, Prim?
No. What did you see?
Energy. All kinds. An orchard of silver wings. Darkness infecting the Traveler. And light. So much light.
It shows you what you need to see. Diametric forces your Guardian now wields in harmony.
We're here. I'm picking up taken energy signatures and a powerful source of light. Could be an uncorrupted fissure. Our last opportunity to commune with the Traveler.
There is corruption here.
There's a Hive Lightbearer down here. A wizard. And it's... Wait, it's helping us? It's fighting the Taken.
Thanks, Savathun.
This one is not your enemy. This one will assist you. But you must hurry. The Taken are converging on what you seek.
Thank Christ. Finally, we got a Hive that isn't an asshole. I mean, still probably a bit of an asshole, but... Working for Savathun, maybe? Could be Savathun helping us, I can believe that. Or just working on its own, I guess, and realizing it doesn't want to be part of the final shape. That's also a... Whoa! Death. I'll take your rift. Thank you, Letty.
This one is Lusaku. This one is not your enemy.
What is going on? How did you get here?
Infiltrated the Black Fleet at the Witch Queen's command. Drawn here when the vessel passed the threshold. The sky, the light calls to this one. The gardener's touch is here.
Ooh.
Brimming with life.
Gardener? You mean the Traveler drew you here?
Are we not all reborn for a purpose?
If this is a trick...
The sky is too bright here for shadows of deception. Do the gardener's bidding. This one will not interfere with its message.
Cade, Crow, we're clear for you to transmat in. This fissure hasn't been infected yet.
So it is on Savathun's order. And kind of her own free will, seemingly.
I don't hear anything.
Mind if I try?
Oh,
What is it?
it's a child's voice.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, it's whispering something.
Crow. Crow. Why did you murder the handsomest hunter in Seoul?
Bastard.
Whoa, wait.
You hear that?
Come on, knock it off.
No, I'm serious this time. No, I... Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh! Hey! You're here too. Great. Maybe we can... What the hell? Oh, Ikora's gonna love this.
Devotion. Bravery. Sacrifice.
The Guardian Tenants.
Hi.
Sundance? Is that really you?
I'm what you wanted me to be.
I don't understand.
I know. You've been here before. You will be here again. You just don't remember. You can't. What comes from the light returns to the light.
Well, what if what I want is to stay here?
with you.
If that's the fate you make. But you're always with me, Cade. Guardians, ghosts, the Traveler. We're all connected. We're...
Oh, the cut of music.
Devotion, bravery, sacrifice.
The Guardian tenets. I know. I know. I heard you the first time, but you forgot one. It's... No! No. No! No!
Kate, what happened? What did you see?
Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't! No!
Cade?
Devotion, bravery, sacrifice, death. I saw her. I saw her in my Sundance. The witness kicked me out before I could get anything else.
Take your time. You can tell us more when you're ready. Luzaku, thank you. What will you do now?
Contemplate. Protect. Plan. This one's place is here. Defiant to the all-aged lie. We all have our purposes.
You're staying to protect this place?
And your kin. They attacked us.
We are all our own individuals. This one cannot control them. They do as they feel is right. This one does not agree.
We should get back to Zavala and Ikora and tell them what we found.
Walk in the sky, Guardians.
Interesting. Defiant of the all-edged lie. That sounds like Savathun, but it might be working with Savathun against the witness. I guess the all-edged lie could be the witness, or the final shape, I suppose.
I don't know what to say. The message Cade relayed. Devotion, bravery, sacrifice. We all know the Guardian Creed, and the last word is death. I was hoping for more. I know you were too. I've been turning it over in my head, trying to understand what it might mean. Cade's vision showed him what he needed to see. It told him what he needed to hear. What we needed to hear. If we don't make it out of here, I want you to know that I don't regret any of it. I'm yours, and you're mine. We're all connected. His vision showed Cade that too. Nothing has ever felt more true, except knowing you were my purpose when I found your bones. We're in this together, Guardian. Until the end.
Ghost is shaken by the Traveler's message. Devotion, bravery, sacrifice, death. He doesn't know the reason the Traveler has for reigniting the old creeds, but it makes him reassess what's important to him. And what's most important to Ghost is his guardian, you. You're in this together until the end. When you're ready, it's time to press on. The Witness's monolith looms large on the horizon. Broadcast?
Our
Listening?
silent God finally speaks, demanding faith, demanding death.
No. If it demanded death, then I wouldn't be here. The Traveler brought us together. That's not nothing. That's not death. I knew the moment I found you that we were made of the same stuff. Part of you called to a part of me. Nothing can break that. I've seen you at your lowest moment. When Hakim died, when you begged me to bring him back, you wanted to give up the light. You raised your gun.
I'm sorry.
I understood. I was grieving too. If we could get through that, then we can get through anything. Whatever you need to do, I'll be with you. Start to finish. That's what the Traveler wants from us.
You keep me steady, Tarj, when no one else can.
That's what I was made for. And it's what I want to do. Let's go, Commander. You've got a mission to lead.
It's interesting hearing the other Vanguard have their ghost speak all the time. I'm interested to see if we hear Orpheus, which is Ikora's ghost. Because they barely talk and they kind of don't get on the best. So it'll be interesting to see that dynamic, honestly. I assume this is the next mission? Clear a path through blighted past and uncover a long buried past.
Guardian.
There we go.
Cade and Crow scouted a number of potential paths to get us closer to the Witness. They sighted a tormentor guarding this pass. Take it out, and the way should be clear. Show no restraint. I want our enemy to know exactly what you're capable of.
Lucent Hive? This must be the brood Luzaku left. Trapped in the Pale Heart with no way back.
Enjoying the chaos, no doubt.
Taken Wizard up ahead. It's not attacking us, but I think it's the source of that sludge blocking our way.
A guard left by the Witness. We're on the right track.
It worked! The Wizard's down and the way is clear.
Good work. If those Ahamkara prove to be helpful, you should look for opportunities to use them.
It's not like you to encourage recklessness, Zavala.
It's not like you, Ikora, to lecture on recklessness.
There were other routes we could have taken, but you chose the most dangerous. Why?
Isn't this the sort of risk you've always demanded I take?
True, but you've always shown restraint, which I think is kind of a point, dude.
We should have taken a different path. One that's more direct, with fewer enemies. I know that you're angry, that you've lost faith in the Traveler. But don't let it cloud your judgment.
This isn't about the Traveler. It's about hitting back hard.
A lot of rage. Understandable, though, is the thing. Like, kind of appropriate rage, for being honest.
Ikora, should we be worried about the pulsing Ahamkara guts in the walls?
You should always be worried when there are guts in the walls.
Tormentor, ahead!
You already know what to do.
Big ass Tormentor. Nezarec looking ass Tormentor. Damn. That's a room. Nice work.
It's on the run, but we've wounded it. It won't get far.
Guardian, between you and me, I like Zavala's moxie, but this ain't him. Ikora's right to be worried. I got a bad feeling too.
Interesting.
This doesn't look like any place I've ever seen. Taken signatures. They're everywhere.
So I'm gonna pop his shield. I can do it.
Ikora, Zavala, there's a whole town down here. The architecture looks pyramidal, but it's different. Older.
Something from the witness's past. Buried and abandoned in this mountain. Find out what it's hiding.
But be careful. We still don't know enough about its origins.
Where we go?
Give yourself to darkness. Only there will you find the answers you seek.
That didn't sound like the witness.
Did you hear that?
You know what?
It spoke to us. It wants to help. Just as I told you before.
Or it could be a trap. Listen to yourself, Zavala. I've known you for hundreds of years, but right now, I don't even recognize you.
You just don't like it when people change.
I don't like change that can cost lives.
That isn't your decision to make. When we faced Savathun, you took unimaginable risks.
That's enough. Focus on the mission. Get your eyes up each other's throats and put them back on that tormentor.
Going into the Caramouth. Cool boss. Actual mechanics in the fight. That was like a really easy dungeon fight, is what that was.
The way is clear.
Give yourself to darkness.
That's what strange
Only
coins?
there will you find the answers you seek. This is the first concrete, actionable lead we've had since we arrived.
What about Cade's vision? We should follow the path the Traveler has laid for us.
How are we supposed to do that, when all it gives us is more riddles? Devotion, bravery, sacrifice. What does that even mean?
I don't know, but the Traveler wants you alive.
No! You do! That's what you want, Ikora. You once told me that to do nothing is cowardice. And now, you'd rather lose everything than to risk making the wrong move. But you aren't even thinking about that. You're just afraid to lose me like we lost Cade.
Commander, you're out of line!
Stay out of this! You weren't there. You don't know what happened when you died on us.
You're right. I can't lose you, Zavala.
Someday you will. And you'll have to learn to live with that.
Interesting. Zavala, the one following darkness. And Ikora and Cade following the light. Interesting. And me doing both. Straddling the line on both sides. It's intriguing.
Excellent work. Answers are finally within our reach. Give yourself to darkness.
Zavala, this is reckless. And that's coming from me. You're not just going to let him do this, are you?
No one lets me do anything. I am Vanguard Commander, and you will follow my orders.
And we're your friends. We can find another way. The Traveler...
The Traveler can't help us. It could never help us. I gave it everything I had. And it keeps taking.
You have us. You have Cade back. Your fire team.
That's not enough.
Bad news. The commander's left camp alone without his ghost. Tarj needs our help tracking him down. Zavala believes he'll find the witness's weakness by giving himself to darkness. We knew what the risks were when we came here. That we might not all make it back out. Zavala better than anyone. I know he's trying to protect us by going alone. It's why he left Tarj behind. He pretends he's dismissed Cade's vision, but we've both seen what's behind his eyes. Zavala is ready to embrace his final death, just for a chance to destroy the witness. He needs us.
Yep. A man on a sacrificial mission. I tend to agree. That's the support frame auto rifle. Heals teammates. Cool. Believing there is no other option in the fight against the witness, Commander Zavala has left camp on a mission to give himself to the darkness. What's worse is that you might not be wrong. If the Traveler can't provide you with answers about what to do next, then maybe the entity that reached out to Zavala can. Whatever happens, you shouldn't have to face it without his ghost. Partner with Tarj to prevent Zavala from losing himself to darkness. Help Tarj find Zavala before it's too late.
There's a storm gathering. You can feel it in the air. The closer we get to the monolith, the more powerful the witness's influence becomes.
It's interfering with my ability to track the commander. He won't respond when I hail him. The look in his eyes when he turned away from me. I don't know what he plans to do. He won't let anything stop him.
Copy that. We'll need to move fast.
Cade?
Saw you stand up to the commander back there, kid. That took guts. Let's go.
Ikora's not coming?
No. Just you and me.
You can't blame her.
Tarj, what did Zavala say when he left?
I'm going for a walk. Look after them.
Guardian, you join up with Tarj, Cade and I will bring up the rear. Take down anything that's standing between Zavala and his ghost.
I've got an idea, if you'll humor me. The statue that implored Zavala to give himself to darkness. There are more of them, all over this place.
You think you can get them to talk?
They'll speak up if they have something to say. That's what I do. Come on, let's establish a rapport.
Makes sense.
Look me in the eye and speak truth. Where is he? We know he came this way.
Your commander seeks our witness. But without you, he will become one among its many.
What the hell does that mean? Did you do something to him?
Those who have not yet been culled from the collective will guide him. We who have been bound will lead you. You must break through.
So is that an offer to help? Hello? Pointing to our doom. Let's go.
Maybe it's not the Winnower. Maybe it's the Precursors. Maybe they're not all part of his collective and some somehow survive. The idea being he's veiled the parts of him that he could not control or something? I don't know, it's interesting. I was thinking Winnower, but find out, I guess.
That storm.
It's building, growing stronger. Good. If the witness doesn't want us to come this way, it means we're on the right track.
Probably. Interesting. Without you, he'll be lost to the collective or something, I think it said. Which is an interesting turn of phrase.
We who have been bound. It sounds like those statues are prisoners of the witness, just as Zavala believed. I hope he feels vindicated.
The statue said that Zavala will become one among its many. Was that a threat or a warning?
We'll need to find another.
Let's go on.
You want to help us find Zavala? Fine. But it's your fault we're in this mess. Why did you reach out to him in the first place?
Our voices are many, but our voices are weak. It's too bright here. Give yourself to darkness. In darkness, our voices will be heard.
Do you think we can trust them?
Any sign of the commander?
Ikora, you came.
Of course I came. It's my fire team.
And a fire team's a family. No sign of Zavala yet.
But he was right about the statues. They're trying to help us. I've had enough of this. Commander, come in. Commander, answer your comms now. This is the last time I let him walk away from me.
The last statue said they can only speak to us in darkness. That makes me think they still have some connection to the witness.
Something that's made up of 1 million individuals is bound to have a few dissenting voices.
We are the shame our witness could not bear to reckon with. So the first knife cut us out. Exile until we are deemed worthy. Imprisoned until we can be reintegrated into the final shape.
Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting.
You were once part of the witness. Can you just tell us how to defeat it?
We are bound. There is no other way but to give yourself to darkness. Give yourself to darkness and see. Your commander needs you, little light. You will set us free. You will set us all free.
Why would the witness imprison its own like this?
The witness seeks to control what it can't change, and to change what it can't control. That's the purpose of the final shape.
It's afraid.
You couldn't have stopped him, Taj.
True. Zavala can't be stopped by much. But he is my commander. I watch out for him. I raise him when he falls. When the Guardians run amok, look what happens. They seek an audience with something that punched a hole in the Traveler. If you could just tell us how to free you.
We're not strong enough to aid you. Your journey is close to an end. But we are not strong enough. We're not strong enough.
I don't think any of us are strong enough to do this alone.
Unfortunately, Zavala forgot that when he left without me. But that's why I'm here. To remind him.
Interesting. So I think, thinking back, right? I think there were 3 factions from my reading of the lore. I'm pretty sure there were 3 factions of the Precursors. 3 or 4. And the main one was the one that wanted to subjugate the Traveler, which is what became the Witness. And I'm guessing he just slaughtered the rest? And or veiled them, as it were. Captured them and imprisoned them. If they wouldn't comply.
I'm sensing a surge of energy, but I can't pinpoint Zavala's location.
It's probably more interference. Just concentrate on him.
I can't.
You can. Just feel for his light.
I can't.
Taj, it's okay if you can't find Zavala. We're past the storm, but something could still be throwing off the signal. Even if that isn't the case, you don't have to know your guardian by his light.
And how would you feel? Were you in my shell? You scour the earth for years, hunting on vague feeling, growing lonely, losing faith, but eventually, miraculously, finding your mark. And you spend years more by his side. Watching him fight and die. Fall in love. Lose himself to grief. You forge a bond. Seal your fates. And yet you're not sure if you can do the only thing you were made to do? For the one person you were meant for? How would you feel?
Well, I...
Forget it. The feeling doesn't matter. You take the closer source. I'll check the one ahead.
I know what to do.
We got your back, buddy.
Ghost, Guardian, keep looking. We'll catch up with Taj.
I like that Taj is similar to Zavala in so many ways. Heel clip incandescent. Nice. I was looking for that role before the expansion, so that's cool. Well, hello. What the fuck? Oh, this is intriguing. Unfortunate. That's a Fickrel? Pillar of Devotion. Looks like Fickrel to me. Jesus Christ, that was hard.
Enemies down. Let's get out of here and find Taj. This place is falling apart. We gotta move.
Made it through, just.
Guardian, Taj has a lock on the commander. Hurry.
Well, holy shit. That looks nuts. This all looks nuts. Everything here is finalized. I feel the time pressure, because I need to get to Zavala, but...
Zavala, please. Don't do this.
Commander, you come to us for access. We too once looked to the silent god for purpose. But all he could offer was more life, void of meaning. No. Lies. We ran from it. So we sought its opposite. And in it, found means to bring order to an unruly universe. Your traveler had no tolerance for such vision. And we had no tolerance for its ambivalence. We would force purpose from it. Fear.
Taj, no!
We have done away with fear. We are not afraid. Yes, you are.
This changes nothing, Zavala. You're still our friend. You're still our commander.
It changes everything. I have no light. No purpose. No ghost.
Look, I know you want to blame yourself, but Taj knew what he was getting into.
Don't. Please. I was prepared to pay any cost. I was. Not Taj. He was devoted. He was brave. And part of me resented him for that. Sometimes I wished he would just... leave me to rot in peace.
Well, he did what ghosts are supposed to do, right? He recruited you for a war. And he chose to sacrifice himself so you could end it.
End it? How? I threw away my light for a riddle and a memory.
A memory that can save us all. Of the witness becoming what it is. What was made.
Can be unmade. Right, right!
Oh, we gotta link up with those defector specters again.
The place they showed me. It's here. The witness's memories became manifest too. I can guide us. But I'll need help.
We can do that.
Alrighty then. We keep our momentum and Zavala gets to focus on something that's not...
You know, we ask a lot of our ghosts. And they don't get 1 second chance, much less the million that we do. Just wish I'd thanked my gal Sundance back when I could.
But she knew I appreciated her.
At least I hope.
We've just seen a lot of Ahamkara bones. Probably shouldn't be saying wish out loud there, Cade.
Taj was the kind of ghost I thought I ought to be. There's no manual on how to do what we do, but Taj always knew the right answer. He was dedicated, dutiful, and he knew Zavala better than Zavala knows himself. I want to believe that his light has returned to the Traveler like Sundance's did. Like mine will, someday. Taj is gone. Zavala is mortal, but their sacrifice can't be for nothing. We have to go to the memory of the place where the witness made itself, so we can learn how to unmake it. It's here, in the Pale Heart. I have faith in us. The Traveler has faith in us. And now, thanks to Taj, we have a chance.
Whew. At the cost of his light and his ghost, Zavala has made contact with the dissenting voices within the Witness, and has discovered that they hold the key to defeating it. You won't allow Taj's sacrifice to amount to nothing, neither will your ghost, but the time for mourning will come later. Journey with the Vanguard to the memory of the place where the Witness was created and reconnect with the dissenters. Alright. Heavy shit, man. Confront the Witness in the place it was made. Ooh.
The Witness's defector spoke of a ritual site, the place where they destroyed themselves.
Where the Witness was created.
Yes. Zavala thinks he can navigate us to it. Guardian, you lead. We'll follow. Zavala no longer has his light.
But I do have my gun. Reaching the ritual site is our top priority. Do not let your focus stray.
We've already got resistance. This won't be...
Your search for purpose continues. Once more, it leads you to us. What is it you seek? Your endless pursuit of us yields you nothing.
This is interesting. This is also cool. I thought this was just a vista. I didn't know I could come here. This is awesome. Shit. Oof.
We've got a taken blockade ahead.
We're getting an influx of hive back here.
Clear them out. The Witness knows there are dissenting voices within it. It'll stop at nothing to keep us from reaching the ritual site.
Our barrier's down.
We're still working over here. Keep moving.
You persist. You wish to aid your traveler with reckless abandon. To spread the futile poison of life. Chaos, disguised as freedom. We deny this pain. Let us enlighten you.
Interesting. We deny this pain, let us enlighten you, huh? So I haven't really put a build together yet. I probably could go through and actually make a better build than what I'm currently rocking, but it seems to be carrying me fine. Also, Jesus, what the fuck? What in the Escher painting? Whoa.
That riddle. What was made can be unmade. I can't get it out of my head. How are we supposed to unmake the Witness?
The same way that the Witness plans to remake the universe.
The Traveler's light.
Light restores, terraforms, shapes. We could use it to break the Witness apart. Destroy it.
There's resonance energy coming from that doorway. There has to be some way past it.
Cool, I guess. Shielded from darkness for 40 seconds.
I was powerless when I stood before the Witness. When I confronted it in that place. But Guardian, your ability to wield both darkness and light gives you an advantage. You will do what I could not.
Forsake the architect of your enslavement. Cast aside your squandered loyalties. You are no longer a pawn of the light. Be free.
Oof. I really don't like him threatening ghosts like that. Because he can just destroy ghosts pretty easily. Doesn't seem to phase him at all. Done.
In truth, you seek not hope, but endless challenge. This ambition is known to us, that what can be destroyed must be destroyed.
Oh, that's horrific.
Ascend to your potential. Find your purpose. Be chosen.
I think Taj is right. I think he is afraid. Afraid of us, apart from anything else. Why else try and recruit us, you know? Alright, he's dead. Whew. Mechanics in these fights, man. They're good. I like it. Not just spank and bangs, they're like actual mechanics.
Sword logic teaches that what cannot be destroyed will surpass infinity. The Hive were lost to this childish game. Too obsessed by the violence of the first knife to see the final carving. Are you not also a prisoner of this eternal chase? For all your power, you destroy to receive glittering rewards. The commendations of your peers, triumphant accolades for all to see. We offer you an escape. Embrace this truth. Be uplifted, triumphant against entropy.
Interesting.
Sounds like the witness thinks you're hot stuff.
It flattered me too. It offered me the awoken throne, a kingdom all my own, my sister's love.
How is your sister?
On her way with the helm.
Mara?
You're in danger, brother.
And you're supposed to be with the Coalition fleet on the other side of the portal.
I know.
Mara, don't be stupid.
Now you know how it feels.
Well, we've got an armada coming in by the sounds of it. What the fuck is that? Is that a cube of water? Alright, I have to go see if I can get over here. It is. It's a cube of water. That's fucking cool. Alright, continue mission. Stay on point. But cube of finalized water is fucking awesome. Ball. Finalized. Humans finalized.
Accept all that you are owed. Be adorned.
He's trying to entice me with loot. I see. Should have been a room full of guns if he was really smart. Oh my god, that is horrific. That is a hell of a fucking view, goddamn.
I really don't like the look of these rooms. Guardian, that looks like the old Vanguard war table.
Lightbearer. These meager pawns you allow to lead you. Their strength pales in comparison to your own. They hold you back from all that you could become. We judged humanity before you made your greatness known. Your worth. Your might. You deserve power more than your traveler would ever grace you with. Join us. Not as part of the final shape, but as a god.
Taj was right.
Silence, you insolent speck.
Taj was right.
A disciple. You wouldn't make that offer unless you were truly desperate. Terrified. Of us. Of what the Guardian can now do.
You seek the place we destroyed ourselves. Come. And be destroyed.
Hey, what the hell happened in there? The line went dead.
The witness.
That's the first time he's been actually angry, except for that one time where he yelled at Callus to shut up. I think he is scared of us. He can't control us, so he's trying to figure out what the hell we are. Alright, so pause here, post-commentary. This fight was actually pretty difficult. I died a lot in it. It had a lot of mechanics you had to do, and the bosses did a lot of damage. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to splice together my successful attempt. However, there are parts where you get there the first time, it gives you additional lore, so I'll splice in those times. So you will just see one continuous fight, but I'll splice in all of the relevant lore so that you can just see it from start to finish. Anyway, back to the video.
This is the place Zavala described. Fire team, we're here. It's quiet. Feels like a tomb. Stagnant. And there, at the center, the place where the witness was made.
Give yourself to darkness, Guardian. But stay vigilant. Stay alive.
Ikora, Crow, we're under attack. Ikora, hello? Come in.
We've got enemies incoming too. We're trying to get to you as fast as we can.
Guardian, use the light to protect yourself. Subjugator down. A sword. Grab it, Guardian. The Traveler's not free yet, but it's still trying to help us. We've got our opening into the darkness.
We're still fighting our way through. Don't wait for us.
Here we go.
In darkness, we saw ourselves. Simultaneously victims
and perpetrators. Condemned to fade in light,
as all things do.
And so we reshaped ourselves to become this purpose the universe lacked. We lost ourselves there.
Destroy us.
Something's happening to the air here, Guardian. Be careful. Another subjugator.
We're just outside the ritual site, but keep at it. We'll hold the line and keep everything we can from spilling in.
Vanguard, we figured it out. What was made in darkness can be unmade in darkness. In darkness, the statues are still part of the Witness. Destroying them will destroy the Witness.
Ghost, you two need to get back in there.
Guardian, that sword.
Gonna make it to phase 2 at least.
The light forgets. The light forgives. In memory, we remain. But in light, we are free.
Interesting.
The light will tear us. The light will rend mind from mind, split what has become the vile one into the repentant many. Destroy us.
Whatever you're doing, it's working.
Guardian, you must return to the dark.
Cade! I have Cade here! I have everyone here! They made it!
Your gardener cannot help you while in prison. Free it. It will take all you have and more to unmake that which has been made in the darkness. Destroy us.
We cut you out!
Guardian. We're hurt.
Get out of there, now!
The witness is regrouping, but we'll keep it off you.
We heard it.
Be brave.
Keep going. Keep going, Guardian.
I've got a lock on your position.
Oof. With the health bar, we did damage. It's probably the first thing that's done damage to the witness in literally millennia, maybe? He's scared. As he should be.
Mara.
Hold on, I'm bringing you up.
Oh, good save, Mara. Maybe. Good catch. I knew I loved you, Mara. Oh. Holy shitballs. Holy shit, Crow. Fuck me. Also, what the fuck was that, Crow? That's what I call a Titan-ass axe, is what I call it. Lord Saladin's Titan-ass axe. Phew.
All is not yet lost. The Witness may have won this battle, but it is wounded. And while you've been occupied here, within the Traveler's heart, I've brought our allies to help you land the final blow. The full might of Keitel's empire stands behind us in this endeavor. Mizrax Kel rallies his House of Light to save their great machine. And I have found a guardian of great renown, Micah 10, who comes to us with bold ideas. If you intend to subdue the Witness, we must first fight its corruption and weaken its hold on the Traveler. You will grow in strength, in power, and when the reckoning is at last upon us, you will storm the Witness's monolith and strike where it is most vulnerable. You will shatter its hold on the Traveler, and you will end it.
Oh. In the raid? Am I gonna have to stay up and watch the whole fucking road race just so I can get story? Because I ain't doing it. I'm too bad at raiding. We haven't raided in ages. Bungie store. You completed the Final Shape Legendary Campaign, only plays real Perseverance, blah 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 blah. Okay. New mission. Confer with ghosts in the last city. Been ready for anything. Ghost is uncharacteristically grim. We'll need every advantage we can get to stop the Witness. Now's not the time to hold back, for you or me. Whatever happens, we either win or we go down fighting. He looks at you determined. Together. Well, holy shit. I kind of want both of these, but at the same time... hazardous propulsion is more fun, so we're going with that.
We know how to defeat the Witness. I didn't think I'd ever be able to say those words. We can use your affinity with darkness to navigate it and seek out the Witness where it's most vulnerable. And we'll channel the Traveler's light to destroy it from within.
It's just looking bad, man.
We have to loosen the Witness's hold on the Traveler. We aren't strong enough without its full power behind us. Our allies are here now. They'll help us ready ourselves to strike against the Witness and sever its connection to the Traveler. This is it, Guardian. I know I'm in rough shape, but I'm not afraid. This is what I was made for. Whatever it takes.
Even though your last confrontation with the Witness ended in retreat, you were still able to land a devastating blow, proof that your newfound powers are strong enough to defeat it. The Witness was not the only one wounded by the encounter. Ghost's condition has rapidly deteriorated, and it's clear to you that he's only holding himself together so the two of you can finish this. And you'll need the Traveler's full power behind you to do so. Work with allied reinforcements to weaken this and sever the Witness's hold on the Traveler. Only then will you be able to use the mastery over both light and darkness to unmake humanity's most ancient enemy. There's a strange radio transmission coming from the old tower in the lost city, and it's using a hive frequency. The Vanguard radio frequency is being overwritten by a hive broadcast signal. Listen to the message and find out who is behind the comms disruption. I think you have to do this before you can do the raid. Okay. Continue the story. To the final battle looms. Before confronting the Witness, join your favorite allies on important missions and earn an exotic sniper rifle. Become Prismatic Master. Discover new prismatic abilities to create your perfect light and dark combo. Hone the power and defeat the Witness. Bring up light back to the ghosts scattered across the Pale Heart and return them to the Traveler's embrace. Earn new gear, exotic weapons, and more as you purge the Pale Heart of remaining threats. Who knows what mysteries you might discover. Okay, so this is Ghost. Here's the Pale Heart vendor. We will ignore this for now. Do we do this? Maybe I just do this goddamn exotic quest here as well. I'll probably do this in a separate video. That's the entirety of the campaign. You are wearing green. You guys are looking good. Yeah, goddamn. I just need to collect my thought for a second. That was an amazing cutscene. How the fuck can Crow use a solar axe like that? I kind of don't care. It's so fucking cool. He did train under Saladin, I guess. But that's a titan-ass weapon, if ever I've seen one. Because Saladin uses a solar axe rather than a solar maul when he uses his Sunbreaker. But Crow could do it, apparently. So that's something. Phew, fuck me. What a good campaign, man. I might have to do post-commentary for my actual end thoughts on this. So for live, that's going to be it. Fuck, that was so much better than Lightfall. Like, not even, not even close. And it's not even finished yet, right? Like, we have the raid, which is full story, probably killing the Witness, I imagine. And then the final mission comes after the raid, so that's going to go even further. So I guess they still have time to fuck it up, I suppose. But so far, so good, man. Oh, I like it a lot. Alright, I'll see you next time. I may have some... If you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that kind of jazz, if I don't anything in post, but I might add some thoughts in post after this. God damn, man. What a good campaign. I'm happy. Alright, as I said, I'm going to do some post-commentary about my thoughts on this campaign. One, it was fantastic, let's start with that. The downside of doing these post things is we're making a very, very long video even longer, but I think it's worth. First of all, the story. Let's start with the story, right? The story was relatively simple in its concept, right? You want to go in and you want to stop the Witness. Me, Zavala, Ikora go in there. We first have to rescue Crow, who's been stuck. And then we have to rescue Zavala, and then rescue Ikora, and then rescue Zavala. And then we pull our team together, and then it's just go, 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 find ways to stop the Witness. Try and commune with the light, try and commune with the darkness. The darkness turned out to be the Precursors inside the Witness. I don't know if I like that more or less than the Winnower theory that I had going. I do like it though, because as I think Taj puts it at one point, if you're subjugating billions of people, obviously some of them aren't going to agree with you. You're not going to have everybody agreeing with you in a case like that. It makes sense. It definitely makes sense. As for the light, it seems like there was definitely some things there of the Gardener being an actual consciousness, real thing. Specifically in the Cade cutscene, where he was talking to Sundance. Because it wasn't really Sundance, I don't think. Or maybe it... I mean, I guess in a way it is. Because she says to him, I took the form that you wish to see, or something to that effect. The idea being, I think he's talking directly to the Gardener, and this is the only way she can really do it, is through these kind of visions. And she was talking about how you don't remember and you never will. I wonder whether or not that's the time when you're in death, and you just can't remember your death. But as I was saying before, it's kind of like he's talking to Sundance, because Sundance is part of the Traveler, right? So that light is it's the same kind of thing, right? Sundance was part of the Traveler, so you're talking to the Traveler, you're kind of talking to Sundance at the same time? Sundance being his ghost, by the way. Ooh, low parts of the story. I'll say low parts. I don't think there were any that I didn't like. There were some that I could see people finding too rushed. They weren't for me, but that's because I'm a big lore junkie. Notably, we have Taj's sacrifice. I could see that people seeing that in a similar way to where they saw Rohan's sacrifice in Lightfall, where you introduce a character essentially and say, oh, you should care about him, and then he sacrifices himself. The couple of differences there are being between this and the Rohan sacrifice is one, you know your relationship with your ghost, therefore you can kind of superimpose that onto Zavala's reputation with his ghost. We're also a much bigger fan of Zavala than we were of Nimbus. Like, the death of Rohan really affected Nimbus. We didn't know who Nimbus was. That was one of the reasons why, like, we didn't really care about Rohan. We didn't really care about Nimbus. Therefore, their relationship didn't matter. Whereas the ghost, you don't talk to Taj pretty much, I don't think, ever in any of the campaigns before this. He's a very quiet ghost. As he said in the campaign, I think he's like, they're like me. They just speak when they have something to say. And when they don't have something to say, they don't yap. They just don't say anything. But we do know Zavala very, very, very well, right? So the effect of the death of his ghost on Zavala is enough that it matters. And also beyond that, if you've read a bunch of lore books and things, then you know enough about Taj anyway, because you read conversations between Zavala and Taj and all that kind of stuff in a lot of the lore books. So, for me, it was fine, but I could see that potentially being a bit, it's such a quick sacrifice, right? You have one mission working with Taj and then he sacrifices himself. So I could see people saying that's rushed, but I thought it was fine. Any other potential low sides of the story? Not really. Everything wrapped really nicely, as far as I can tell. We have the one question, which is why the Lucent Hive are attacking us, I guess. That is a question that pops up that is unanswered. It's... Without going into spoiler territory, there is some stuff with Savathun in the post-campaign that I've started, so we'll see where that leads. But... yeah, it was just... God, the story was so good. And then moving on to the actual mechanics of the campaign and how fun the campaign was to play, I think it was probably the best campaign they've ever done mechanically. I used Prismatic the entire way through. I feel like there's probably a lot of people who aren't going to. There's probably going to use Prismatic for a bit and say, this is too weak, I'm just going to go onto my normal build that I know how to use and do that. I used Prismatic the whole way through, and there were some fights that were tougher because of it. There were definitely some fights where if I was just Strand Titan, I would have walked through it without much issue, I think. But I enjoyed having to use Prismatic the entire way through because it just felt, you know, thematically accurate. Also, I had to actually build a build for the final boss because it was so challenging. I ended up using Precious Scars just so I could have healing. I mean, it was barely a build, it was just give me as much healing as possible. I had a heal clip sidearm, I had Precious Scars on so that I could heal off my, my rocket sidearm kills as well. It was just, I needed to, because it was too hard to stay alive otherwise. But that was the other main thing. The final boss, it is particularly noticeable, but literally every single fight you have in this campaign, and even the encounters that aren't fights, every single one of them had, I wouldn't say necessarily raid level mechanics, but they were dungeon level mechanics the entire way through. And in the final boss, I would say the final boss was raid level mechanics. It wasn't as difficult as a raid, obviously, but it was dungeon/raid level mechanics to actually get through the encounter. It wasn't just do damage to boss. It was do damage, you need to do this in this order, you need to block damage with a shield, blah 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 blah. It felt good. The whole campaign felt like a really, really long dungeon that was separated with really good lore in the middle. It was so much fun to play through it. Now, as I said at the end, there is still more to the story coming up, notably the raid and then the final mission that comes after the raid. So, I don't know how, but they could potentially screw it all up. But sitting right now, I am very happy with how the final shape played out, and I think I'm going to be happy with how it concludes in the end. In any case, that's going to be it for this video. This is the full campaign from start to finish. I am going to do another video going through the exotic missions. I think specifically the one for the Cade sniper rifle. I think that one's going to be pretty story heavy. There is some other stuff. I'll probably just record everything I do, and some stuff I'll make into videos, some stuff I won't. But good campaign. Good job, Destiny. I like it. Anyway, as I said, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you watched all the way to the end, thank you very much. It's a long-ass video. I'm sure I've put timestamps in here so it's a little easier for you, but still, it's not. As I said, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all that kind of jazz, and I shall see you next time. Bye, guys.